So that's
This is me and that's her.
And so this is not here anymore. The
This parking lot is now the Hilton.
Oh wow.
Like you can see that side of the convention center.
Yeah.
Like this would be Pratt Street.
That's crazy. So this is, what year was this?
This is 2003.
And she's coming in from where?
She'll be coming in from Orlando.
Orlando. Oh wow.
So she actually, I work as a videographer, motionographer. She works as part of the costuming department at Disney.
Okay.
So that's actually what she does. So she's probably a lot better at it, more like fantastical than I am. But so far we both really still enjoy the hobby. So it's like looking back at the construction of these costumes, it wasn't, they weren't that great. But we looked at them, and when we worked on them, we thought they were amazing. Like, I looked in the mirror, and I was like, I look exactly like Shishomaru. I am such a badass right now. But looking back at it, I'm like, oh, well, you know, that the choice in dyeing, like spray painting my hair is bad, and I shouldn't have done it this way, and I shouldn't have done it that way, and I'm fixing it now. But that's why I don't really like being so critical of costumes, because I just didn't know. I didn't know what was available to me, and I think if you're hypercritical all the time and not like suggesting ways to fix things and not giving people the praise, like so many people gave me hugs and yelled my name, like Shomrun, like so awesome, and gave me so many compliments even when it wasn't the best or whatever. So I think we need to continue to support people and encourage people, like regardless.
So this is your 10th year cosplaying. And you're going back exactly, you and your friend are going back exactly the same very first costume you ever done together. Mm-hmm. Are you nervous about this?
I'm nervous that I'm gonna get it done.
Oh, how far are you along with it?
I still have to do painting on the kimono, which I did a test here, and I'm not exactly happy with the way that the paint goes on the linen that I picked. So I switched gears, and I'm gonna try and do like a laser print and iron on,
okay,
so that I can get smoother lines. And then I have the armor behind you, the main body piece.
Oh, right there.
And then I have to finish I have to paint the front, reinforce the spikes, get the spikes made on this piece here. I have to fabricate the sash and the tail piece. So I have a lot to do in the next 12 hours or so.
Woohoo! Right now, my camera case is being attacked by two kitty cats. They're obviously fascinated by Canon cameras.
Shingeki no cats?
Exactly.
Oh. So I messed up this whole part here.
Okay.
It's all messed up. But I re-sewed over it so that my holes are closed and it should work just fine. And this will end up being the front leaf of the bottom half of the armor, which I need to attach to a belt. Look at you. Go you. So
wow.
This is the front piece of the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's I followed, it was a tutorial from a German cosplayer, actually, on YouTube that's fairly popular, and I cannot remember her name for the life of me, but it was awesome. So it's 2 layers of Warbler, one on the outside, one on the inside, and then craft foam in the middle. Because it wasn't coming out smooth, like if you see this side, you can see the seam and buckling from the heat and stuff like that. After I got it shaped, I covered it with another layer. After I got it shaped, I put these buckles in here. Mm-hmm. I put plastic around it and embedded it into the Warbler plastic. I covered it in craft foam to make it smooth. Cut this hole out, then covered it in the vinyl. Cut the hole out again. Now I have buttons that are securely stuck into the plastic, so that I made this piece here.
Oh.
So if I want to take this front off, because I'm very worried about these breaking or something happening to it, if I end up wanting to take it off for part of the con and not come out of my costume,
smart,
I can do that. Sometimes, if you're not cosplaying because you actually like the character, because you actually like the series, or you feel some kind of connection to it, if you get to the convention and people don't acknowledge you or acknowledge your effort, you start to feel very like down about it or upset, or it kind of attributes to this like con drama. And it's just, I think in college I might have had that problem. But now that I really reflected on it, it's, if you really attach to something and you really feel strongly about something, I've just come to the conclusion that I should just do it no matter what, because I'm ultimately going to feel best about that. And I feel like that applies to anything in life. I mean, if you feel very strongly about it, and if the decision has come from you yourself, no matter what happens, even if it turns out poorly, you can take solace in the fact that it's something that you did for you.
So the luggage claim is 12. Fernando, 12.
37.
How did I do that? I was just like, I was like, oh, she should be over here. Oh, that's her. I love it.
So you both cosplay together at Otakon 2003?
Yes.
And now it's 10 years later. How does it feel 10 years later now?
I'm glad we still like each other. I'm glad we didn't kill each other.
It could have turned out badly.
It could have.
But it didn't.
No. Friends forever. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's really, I have a lot of high expectations for this con.
Oh, it stopped.
Wait, it's a hard one. That hard one.
Run, 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 run. Okay, so what do you remember most from 2003 Otakon when you were cosplaying?
Woo, Team Revolution concert. That is exactly, well, that and then a nasty comment somebody made to me, but let's not get into that. But the Team Revolution concert, so that's why this Otakon,
this really is like a almost like a, what do you call it?
Full circle?
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy? So I actually made one of Team Revolution's outfits from the 2011 Inazuma rock concert.
Mm-hmm.
So I could wear it to the concert this year and feel all cool and stuff. Well, no, and also just because I really, like, he's my favorite Japanese J-rock idol, so it's like kind of like my ultimate tribute, because I'm like, I didn't think he was coming back to America. I really, because I mean, he has enough fans in Japan and he's still going strong, so that's why I'm like, you go, dude. But when Otakon, like, literally, I didn't think I was gonna come to Otakon this year. Like, the road to get to this Otakon was pretty difficult, to be honest, like lots of heartache. But as soon as they announced Team Revolution, like, I was just kind of like, no, I gotta go.
I watched Power Rangers as a kid, and like I watched it all the way up until Dino Thunder, which was on in 2003-ish, 2004. I watched all the way up until there, and then I kind of like fell away from it, and I was in Afghanistan and just recently found on the internet that there was a huge fan base. Rangerboard.com was, I don't remember how I came about it, but I just came about it, saw that there was a huge fan base for it, and I got back into it, and I was like, holy crap, I didn't know that it was this big. I didn't know that people made costumes for this. And so I got back into the fan base only like 2 years ago when I was in Afghanistan, it was like maybe February, March of 2011. Mm-hmm. And so that's when I started getting into the costume type stuff, and I found out that there's like helmet makers and suit makers and stuff like this. And the one name that if you ask anyone that is a Power Ranger cosplayer, Aniki, they will tell you about Aniki. His quality of work is amazing, his suits are good, his helmets are good. And that's a good thing about being into some sort of fan base with whatever it is, because you get a group going on the internet. You go to a convention like here. I didn't even come with anyone here, but like because of our fan base and the Power Ranger fan base, I knew people already that were coming here. And so I had people to meet up with, to walk around with, because you know it's not really fun to kind of come to a convention by yourself. So.
Which car is Jay-Z and which car is...
Yeah, which car's going to Jay-Z concert and which car's going to the anime convention.
Oh, was there a Jay-Z concert for real?
Yeah, like this weekend.
I thought you were joking.
And then I tripped on my own feet.
Wow, it's like two cons.
Some alcohol just to,
So wait, like how did
there they are.
How did you do this?
Which part?
This part right here. Did you like buy the fabric? Like, did you buy like a design that has this?
Yeah, it's trim, and I just sewed the trim on and then accented it with all the beads.
It's just insane. Oh my gosh.
But this is for you.
It's for me?
Yes. It's because you're my friend, and it means friendly, and
I love it. I love it.
Tiffany, this one's for you, buddy. Because honestly, I wouldn't be at this con if it wasn't for you, and it says dependable. Because I mean, seriously, dude, I really wouldn't have emotionally made it here without you. So that was
Thank you.
from my heart, from my feeling place, to yours.
Really funny because my family makes fun of me for dressing up as a Power Ranger. I tell them that I do it for the kids. That it's for the kids because I know when I was a kid, I would have been ecstatic if I had seen a Power Rangers, someone dressed up. And so I do it for the kids. If I suit up all day at a convention and I get one person to ask for a picture and it's a little kid, worth wearing the whole suit, you know? And a lot of people are like, well, don't they make fun of you for it? I'm like, if I cared, I wouldn't tell them. And that's the same thing with like anything. If you dress up as Superman, Spider-Man, you know, anime characters, whoever, if you cared what people thought, you wouldn't do it. So it's all just kind of based on personal opinion, and that's my advice to anyone that wants to cosplay is whether you're, you know, really heavy set or you're really skinny and you were supposed to be playing, you know, some sort of character, do what you love to do and don't care about what anyone else thinks because it's how you feel yourself. And if it's something that you really want to do and it's something that you're passionate about, that's all that matters.
It's in the back seat. Wow. Wait, you can't really take anybody with you. Oh, so
I can if I do some rearranging, I can put that stuff either like on top or in my trunk.
But your trunk's probably filled too.
Yeah. My trunk has my tail and my legs. Because the tail's so long, I have to put it through the seat. This is my suit. Sorry, my trunk's a mess. It's con weekend. My car's a mess.
I think all our cars were messes. My car's a huge mess right now. My God. So you're putting the glue gun in your shoe in case of emergency.
In case I get in there and something falls apart, because I can't have a book bag. So, put it in the shoe. Because there's just it's just cardboard around a tennis shoe. So
there you go.
Put it in the shoe so that I can access it later. Otherwise, then I won't be able to walk around or go to the restroom if I need to. Unique pieces of items for costumes. Paper towel roll.
Here's your kitten.
What about?
Here's your hat. Here's your badge.
So,
it's great. Okay,
so back in 2003, how long did you have to wait?
I don't remember it being off. I don't remember being off.
Maybe
long.
little under 2
I got you. Like where?
Probably.
I think maybe in 2003 it was a little under 2 hours. I remember.
Because we didn't go on Thursday. We picked it up on Friday.
Oh.
We went Friday morning. Well, because we didn't. Did they have pre-reg at that time?
They did. We just didn't. We just didn't know. So we just bought a ticket. And that was at that point they were still selling like 1-day passes.
Yeah. And then the year after that, we felt so hardcore in 2004 because we got here at like noon, and they didn't even open the pre-reg until like 5.
Yeah.
Oh.
We sat around for several hours.
Sat around for several hours and played like Uno or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It's a really good movie. If anybody, like, it's from the same creators of Summer Wars, and it's once again got the really strong story connected to the just family bonds and what it means to be a family, and it's so dramatic. Like, it's really good. Children!
Yay!
That's what I've been planning on making. I've been planning on doing the Green Ranger one, except it's just something more hat.
How long are you going to be in this all day?
Well, Orion's on his way over too, so if
I want to meet up with him in the green room sometime. Because there's a few things I want to buy.
Yeah, you're gonna buy that shirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Adam, can I grab your picture real quick?
He actually called you Adam.
the Digimon photo shoot at 1:30.
So odd.
Perfect.
Just getting these costumes.
Yeah.
Today's Sunday.
Tired.
So tired? Are you
It's been
tired?
a long weekend.
It's been a long weekend. So how was the 10th year anniversary celebration weekend?
It was good. And we had a few minor issues with cosplay this weekend that caused us to have to band together to really help each other out. So in those times, you remember, like, those are your real friends, and that's what real friends do. They help each other out when they're melting down and make everything okay.
Exactly. It's so true. Like, I think just having friends that are sitting there and patient with you as you're sitting there like, I don't even care anymore. Yeah, just having those moments. And I mean, Tiffany, I love her.
So you finally finished yours like Friday night or Saturday?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Well,
No?
more work this morning. More work this morning, but it's done now.
Oh, so officially it's done. But you had problems from yesterday from
Yeah.
different things not working out like you thought.
Yeah, I hadn't. I had thought of ways to secure the armor and different pieces on the outfit, because before my problem has always been construction of armor and having it fall apart once I get here. So I tried really hard to think of solutions for it, but it didn't quite pan out because of not thinking about where your stress points are on an outfit. So she suggested that I do some eyelets, because she had a TM Revolution costume on yesterday that was nothing but eyelets. So she
that's
had,
true.
conveniently, an eyelet hole puncher and a bunch of spare black eyelets that she graciously let me have. And I was able to fix the armor by making ties that will hold a lot better than the snaps.
How does it feel to be back in the same exact cosplay? Well, maybe not exact same, but the same character you did back in 2003.
It's really awesome because it's like I haven't been very seriously cosplaying, like really hardcore, like armor and everything cosplaying, just only making clothes construction. And the reception to this costume is very warm and very enthusiastic, and I've really appreciated everybody who helped to make, you know, wearing this costume fun.
And how about you? How is it going back? Like, it's almost like you went back in time in a way.
Really, like, literally, I put on the costume, finally got it on, even though we were just like, oh, we gotta get out of the room, we gotta do all this stuff, but finally getting it on and just looking in the mirror, and like, we were both standing in front of the mirror, and I was just like, oh my god, 10 years later, and here we are. It's been a crazy road. Yeah, I don't know, here I am,
So will you guys be doing this again in 10 years? Otakon 2023?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
You could do the same one again.
Oh my god.
When you were doing this back in 2003, like, did you think that you'd still be doing this a decade later?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, the way that the community was and how nice everybody was, I definitely knew it was a place that I really enjoyed being and that I'd continue to enjoy. And like I said, everybody has been very nice, very helpful this con, and it reminds me, or has reminded me, after having gone to a lot of different cons across the country, what it is that I like about it, and it's the people and their attitudes and having fun. So if that continues to be the case for cons, I will definitely continue to go to cons and cosplay.
To be brutally honest, that's how I feel. It just came full circle.
Full circle.
I mean, I'm still having a great time, and I'm not tired of it yet. So, yeah, let's keep going. Let's rock this into the future. I love it.
Okay, so we're putting this on camera now. 34. I'm sorry.
Oh.
That's 10 more years. 2023. 2020 to 2023.
2023.
2023.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay!
Okay. I think they want pictures.